not respond. So we have come and we are taking a suo motu action of cancelling your registration. So then this guy told, no, we don't know about all these things. Why? Then they went and checked the background. Then that number and email ID was of the auditor. Okay, so better not to do it. Don't give the mobile number and email of the auditors. Better to give the mobile and email number, email of yourself. Okay, because that is very important. So you can see the number of transactions which has gone there. 1.32 crores registered dealers and around 104 tax total returns filed. 104.57 crore returns have been filed. 336 crore e-way bill has been generated till now. That is till January 31st, 2023. 1,580 crore total invoices uploaded. So volume of invoices getting uploaded is around 1,600 crore invoices have already been uploaded. So you can see how big the server is, how big the data which is being capable of pushing into the server. Because in GST, 8 years you need to maintain the record. Whatever the invoices you are uploading, what are the documents you are uploading into the GST portal, right? It needs to be there for 8 years. Okay, so you need to see the voluminous thing which is going into the GST portal and how the GST and network is saving all the information into the portal. Okay, so that's a very important thing which needs to be understood here. Then coming back to the e-way bill. E-way bill is a big revolution which has taken place. Okay, because when we are talking about the advantages of going for e-way bill, today there is no need to carry any documents while moving from one city to another or one state to another. So that has reduced all your efforts now. Okay, e-way bill is one thing where you can generate online and the transporter can carry that code along with his vehicle. And whenever there is a checkpost concept, whenever they want some assessment thing needs to happen or enforcement needs to be done on that particular vehicle, they can show that and they can clear. And it doesn't take time of taking the documents, getting it signatured, and safely keeping the document in the lorry or the transport vehicle. All these things has been avoided. So a lot of paperwork has been avoided because of the e-way bill. So e-way bill is a revolutionary thing which has happened in the GST system. And today, each and every transaction above 50,000, it's mandatory that you need to generate a e-way bill. And that thing is happening within a short span of time. So transporter and even transporter can generate a e-way bill now. It's not that only the consignor or consignee should generate. Anyone who are connected with the transaction, they can generate the e-way bill. So that's one of the biggest advantage of having the e-way bill system. And of course, we have something called as e-invoicing system, which has come into force. So about 10 crores, if your gross turnover is about 10 crores, then it is mandatory that even you need to upload the invoices and into the system directly. Okay, so no need to give even the physical invoices also now. So that needs to be uploaded and the reference code needs to be taken, scanned from the authorities, and that can be accepted by all the consignees and also with the transport departments. So that is the system which they have done. E-invoicing is one thing where if you upload that particular invoice into your Tally or SAP or whatever it is, the accounting software, the entire thing happens in the front end wherein it gets transferred to the GST portal, and through GST portal it goes to the income tax. See how easily they have designed the system. Okay, so these are the revolutionary changes which has taken place in the indirect era. That is the GST era. GST is known for the digital taxation system. So just you can skip the slides. So this is what I talked about, e-invoicing system. And this is the number of e-way bills which has been generated. As of March 2022, around 257 crore e-way bill was generated. Vehicle entered 2. See, each and every movement of vehicle also is getting tracked by e-way bill. So I think some study was done from some IIM where they are told that the transportation cost has come down because of the introduction of e-way bill. Okay, even that also has been done, study has been done. So number of consigners about 41 lakhs, number of consignees around 90 lakhs, and transporters around 66 lakh transport vehicles have been enrolled with GST portal, in e-way portal. These are some of the challenges which are there for 2024. Automation of business process, this is happening now. So even we see something called as robotic accounting. I don't know how many of you have heard about this. There is something called as robotic accounting which has happened. Now going forward, even the SAP and all these things will not be functional. So the IBM has already started integrating this robotic accounting system globally now. So one click on the desktop, right, the entire processing happens automatically through AI interface. Okay, no need for even the accountant to go and sit and punch the invoices or scan the invoices. So the system entirely, the supply chain system, that is from right from the starting of buying, then processing and delivering. Everything, whatever the documentation and whatever the process of transaction relating to that, it automatically gets scanned through blockchain technology. So that gets interfaced with the AI and robotic accounting system, and that system can process within a fraction of a second and can deliver all the information globally across to all their clients. So that is a huge development which is taking place in technology revolution. And once this is getting integrated, definitely this matter gets integrated with the tax matters also. So no need to maintain accounts separately, tax separately, or compliances separately. So once you link accounting, everything gets linked. Income tax, compliances, everything gets linked to that system now. That's called as robotic accounting, which is already in place. The next one is AI-based, what is that? Surveillance of tax compliance. So AI-based surveillance of tax compliance is already happening. Okay, so I told you, right, that service tax case was picked up. So how come that guy case got picked up? Out of so many crores of return which is getting filed, how is this, only this person with 13 lakhs service tax amount, how did it get picked up? So what is the basis on which the system is picking these cases? Again, if you go and try to analyze, that is the artificial intelligence which is there, which is picking up these cases. Then interlinking direct and indirect tax system, I think that is already happening now. Interlinking is already happening. So direct tax and indirect tax is talking to each other. The systems are talking to each other now. Even the custom system is also talking with the GST system now. So earlier, custom and GST never used to interact. Okay, that is earlier VAT and central excise. But now the custom systems are also getting interacted with your GST and income tax servers. Because most of the common thing what they are using is PAN numbers. PAN is the most common thing, even in the current 2023-24 budget also. Madam clearly told that PAN will be made universal accepting document in the coming days. So when she's making the statement, definitely she's trying to integrate all your revenues and all your expenses. So they are trying to track each and every monetary transaction which is coming out and going in your account. That is what their intention. So we can see a lot of changes taking place in the coming days. Then seamless services, interaction across vendor and distributor ecosystem. I told you, right, so entire supply chain is getting linked now. So earlier we did not have the supply chain interactions, except for some big companies which used to maintain a supply chain system. But today, even a small client, small MSMEs are also trying to integrate their supply chain mechanism by linking the customers, vendors, and the business people. So that it's very important now. So that system integration will happen in the coming days. Then deeper penetration of technologies on credit and invoice discounting. So this is something which is happening in the global context now, because discounting is a very important factor today in order to raise the funding. So unless and until you are very not sure about your receivable management, your collections will not happen properly. So collection is the key for your working capital management. And most of the companies are now thinking of going for debt-free. Okay, so even public sector companies are also started thinking of going for debt-free in their capital structure. They don't, in their capital structure. They don't want debt to be running in their system. Okay, so for doing all these things, definitely the integration of a lot of things in the technology is required, and the companies are also doing it. So irrespective of whether it's a big company or a small company, everyone is doing this. So in nutshell, definitely integration of technology has become a very tremendous process, and we have been made successful even after a lot of challenges and hiccups which came from the various service providers relating to this software providers. But still we are able to manage it, and we have streamlined the process. Today, the challenges what existed 5 years back is not a challenge today. Today we don't see that there is anything which cannot be accomplished. So everything is well within our reach. That's how we can finally interpret the revolution of digital technology, the penetration of the digital technology on taxation matters are concerned with. So if you have any question, I'm open to take the questions, or else I'll just end my session here. Thank you. Any questions? All right, thank you, thank you. I think most of you did not sleep. Sir is there.
Is the linkage between different systems, is it through technology or is it through the departments? Now, for example, you said direct taxes and indirect taxes are linked. I'm not asking for the security part of it. That's the insecurity part of it. Is it through the Aadhaar, because it is commonly available in all the portals that is linked, or is it PAN that is linked, or is it the technology part, is it the systems department that is part linked? I want to understand.
Okay, sir has asked a very interesting question, excellent question. Okay, see, when we are talking from the linkages are concerned, right? Linkages is basically PAN. PAN is the basic documentation which is linking your indirect taxes with the direct taxes. Similarly, we have something called as IEC code, import-export code in customs. Even that is also PAN-based. Now they are making everything PAN-based, and Madam has also told, I think in the coming days, even everything will be PAN-based now. So, administration linkage is also there because the Ministry of Finance has taken this call to link all the systems so that it becomes very easy for them to monitor and manage the administrative part. Because we have a lot of issues in sorting out many pending cases. This time, I think in the budget, they announced one more important provision relating to that. So they have set up a lot of joint commissioners in the assessing zones. Additional joint commissioner level officers have been set up in order to clear the small cases within this year. So that litigation matter was something which was there for the long time. I think even the administrative angle is also cannot be ignored when it comes to the question of linkages are concerned. So definitely, PAN is the mother thing which we can say, mother document. But administrative linkages where the ministry is working, Ministry of Revenue and Finance are jointly working in order to streamline the process of integrating the entire tax administration system. Okay, so that's how. Even today also you can see 20th is the due date for filing your GSTR 3B, that is the tax liability returns. So as soon as you file it on 20th, 25th the information is out, how much GST collection has happened. State-wise informations are thrown now. So earlier we never used to know all these things. It used to be only estimate. So 2010, 11 also estimate only, 12 also estimate. When is the actuals coming for 2010 then? How do you do the budgeting? But today we can easily say that everything, all the collection, everything is popped up as soon as it happens online. Okay, it's more of virtual-based tracking system which has come up. So the collection is happening at the virtual. Real-time collections are popping up on the screen of the Revenue Ministry. Okay, so thank you. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was a scintillating, excellent technical session by our CMA Ravindranath Kaushik. I know Mr. Ravindranath Kaushik, when he was in his tenure, was the chairman of Institute of Cost Accountants of India, Bangalore chapter. I was the treasurer, and we have shared the same desk. And he has been an excellent psychur. And this is not the first session. He has been handling continuously more technical sessions. And lately, he has been the active participant for all the technical sessions of all the colleges, and he has been the resource person for National Agriculture and MSME Task Force of the headquarters Kolkata as well. So since our technical speaker, Mr. Ravindranath Kaushik, has to leave for some official meeting, I'm sorry that he has to leave the day, and so let me take the pleasure of our CMA, Mr. Gopinath sir, to hand over the memento on this occasion to our distinguished speaker, CMA, Mr. Ravindranath Kaushik. And let me also tell you, he has been the backbone of this SIMIRCON conference, generating the ideas, and he is the person who has been generic and has given the theme of this conference. So all my indebtedness of this secret of this conference goes to Mr. Ravindranath Kaushik. He is the soul-handed, and he has been guiding on all the occasion for me. Thank you.
As Dr. Gurdat mentioned, the man behind the entire IRS team out here to speak in terms of finances is taken care of and helped to us by Sri Ravindranath Kaushik. So, okay, one round of applause again to Sri Ravindranath Kaushik. Thank you so much.